popping ever?
Yeah.
What?
Was he like cool? Like he was like
Yeah.
Okay, dog.
Really? He was
LL
like
Cool J was the fucking dude, bro.
Really?
Yeah, he was like the hardcore rapper of his
oh
era.
wait, he was a hardcore rap.
Not hardcore in the sense that what you think hardcore is.
But he
was
back
like-
then,
Yeah.
back then he was
That
like
was the
hard.
original hardcore shit. You know, like LL Cool J, bro.
Did you know that, Bags? No.
And he
You
could
did?
rap his ass off. Yeah.
Wait, what did he end up doing though? He ended up doing some weird shit, right? Like he
and
didn't do like a crime show or something.
Oh, he did one
what's weird
show.
about doing a crime show?
Okay, so he did In the House where he played like a nanny
yeah.
or some shit. That was his like kind of quote unquote sellout move.
Yeah. I feel like
I don't think nothing sell out when you got them getting paid for it.
Would you do that? Would you
do
do
yeah.
it?
Time out. Let's fuck out of here. Dive into that fucking sentence.
What?
I don't think it's a sellout move if you get paid for it. Who said? No, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes about as much sense as I'm not homophobic. I have a gay cousin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not homophobic.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I'm not homophobic.
Let's
it's the
unpack
truth.
that. Well, so what's with all the F-bombs then, bro?
Yeah.
Because I like to say the word faggot.
Okay. And many would
I'm
say...
not racist and I say nigga.
Yeah, but you're not gay.
I am gay. So I can say that. So here we go.
All right.
It's out.
So there we go.
He's going to make us cut this out.
So Jaren's gay, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We're
I can say
accepting
it.
here.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, I
we go.
rest my case.
Are you weird about Max's hugs like Jarren is? Will you hug Max?
I'm fine hugging Max.
It ain't, listen.
Every now and then Max does weird things with his hugs where he like thrusts very intensely towards you.
Let me just say this. I'm not
Yeah.
listen, I'm not homophobic. I don't have, this doesn't make me homophobic. I mean, I just fuck around and I say faggots and shit like that. I don't like niggas touching me. That's just what it is.
And what do you call them when they touch you?
But it's not that I don't like them touch me because, oh, you're gay. I don't like niggas touching me. I don't like hugging. I don't like, get the fuck out my face,
saw
nigga.
a very
You don't like
interesting
affection.
penis a couple days ago.
I don't want to look at a dog's penis neither.
But okay, he wouldn't. He
No, that shit
refused
make
to
me
but
wanna
that's
throw
not
up.
homophobic.
Listen,
that's dog
that- yeah,
homophobia.
I think it's
no.
homophobic.
I think it's dog
it's
homophobia.
penis related. Get it
Dog
away.
dicks make me want to throw up. I don't want to look at a
I think he's
dog's dick.
afraid of
And this
dog
nigga,
penis.
let's talk about the fact that this nigga got a dog dick
Oh, you're
on
really
his
turned
fucking...
up in person. I don't say that right now.
Wait,
This
Kyle,
nigga got a
can
dog
you-
dick
Kyle,
on
can you
his
be-
phone. That's crazy.
You sent me the photo.
Oh yeah.
That's even weirder.
I think
Alright,
Ian has a picture. My roommate has a picture.
Y'all
of
some
the
weird
penis.
niggas.
What's the definition of
Listen.
amazing?
I don't know. I think it's okay if there's a
It's
penis.
literally amazing.
It's a fucking appendage that human
It's a
beings
little
have,
dog with a
bro.
humongous
It
dick.
don't have
It's
nothing to do with
unreal.
the anatomy. Who the fuck walks around with a picture of a dog's dick?
It's quite a magnificent dick.
It's
is-
magnificent. It's amazing.
You know, that's the thing. If it was just a random dog's pecker,
It's
no one would give a
amazing to
shit.
you
surprise.
niggas
You're filled
are
with astonishment. It's astonishing
next
how big his
level
penis
weird.
is. It's astonishing how big his
No,
penis
next
is.
level weird would be if I had a picture of Max filleting my dog.
Yeah,
That
that'd
would
be
be
weird.
just-
I'm pretty sure he's done it.
No, but that one guy. We're not going.
We're not going there.
All right. How was your
What
guys'
happened with
week?
this
No, I
guy?
can't.
You got to go there.
You have to.
I may have left my dog with a dubious character.
Okay.
I didn't know at the time, but
I deduced it.
let's just say when I got the
There's
dog
peanut
back,
butter situations.
How did
Whoa.
you figure? Wait, how did you figure that
Was it Joe
out?
Budden?
let's just say the peanut butter falcon.
Oh,
that's
great
crazy.
movie, but not when it comes to
The dog
Animals.
the dog. Oh,
And
did,
ass.
That's what- that's what-
put
No,
it-
that's just the for
It was a
sure
female
way
dog.
of
It was
like
a different dog.
it don't have anything to do with the anatomy and nothing like that. It's just certain. I'm one of them niggas that
Homophobic.
will puke. I don't like anything that's got to do with animals. Like that type of shit make me feel sick.
But when you say you don't like anything to do with animals, can you get a little bit more specific?
Like it wasn't a
Yeah, I don't
sexual
want to
thing.
look
It's
at.
just
I don't
want to
look at. I don't want to look at no bestiality porn. I don't want to look at just looking up close to animals' anatomy. It just makes me feel like I want to throw up.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
It's
so
the
you're
same
the
way-
That's
weirdo.
weird.
Yeah, it just makes
That's
me
a
want to
little
throw
weird.
up.
Because you know what? Like mules, is it mules? They have huge dicks.
I don't go around looking at
But
mules'
the
dicks.
bestiality is wait, time out. Bestiality is like a person fucking an animal.
Yeah, that make me want to throw up.
Okay, but we're not
That's a
talking.
little different.
No, yeah, but that's different.
But it still does. I don't want to look at animals'
Like on the
anatomy.
nature
What about
shows-
nature's animal fucking each other? That shit is fascinating, bro. A huge mule cock thrusting
Nah,
inside
that
of a
shit
nice
make me want to
mare.
throw up. They make me want to throw up. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Shit, when I first discovered, like when I was a kid, I used to watch like Skinamax, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So when I first saw my first real porn, and I saw dick to pussy, and I saw that shit make me feel sick.
I didn't feel sick, but I definitely understand that feeling.
It gave me like
it was like weird and meaty and kind of like this is what sex is. It definitely felt a little off.
Yeah, it scared me a little bit too.
No,
Yeah, it
but
was just
I
like
grew
these
into
raw
it,
parts.
enjoying porn and enjoying, pussy, but I've not graduated to enjoying looking at
Acquired
fucking
taste for it. You
animals.
forced yourself to enjoy
fucking
pussy.
dicks.
But I feel like I saw animal dick before I saw, human fucks, because like you would
didn't.
see that on the nature show every now and then, it's a
I was
mule
on nature
dragging
show
his
watching.
cock.
Fucks. I don't know, just something about animals, man. It's just like make me
What's
feel
that?
like I
What's
want to
that
puke.
show that they did a remake of recently, where it's like the best photography or videography of like animals in the wild?
Wild
Might
Discovery. or
literally
some
be called
shit.
Animals in the Wild or some shit.
Planet Earth or
Maybe that.
Yeah, those ones.
yeah.
Like you don't like that shit?
Yeah, I like the show, but I don't really.
But as soon as a penis comes out,
All right, I'm gonna.
I don't really. I don't.
We
You
gotta
can
bring.
go on Netflix and watch them. They don't show like, hey, let's specifically show this scene
Look how
where this
long the
animal's
penis
fucking.
is.
We got to bring you to the penis museum in Iceland. They have an actual penis museum.
cool.
Biggest dick is like I think the blue whale cock, and they have a blue whale cock on the wall.
That shit doesn't do nothing to me.
Every
I don't,
animal.
I,
You're fine with
I
that?
have no interest in
no,
going
he's
to that
saying
shit.
it doesn't do nothing.
And
For
then
me.
they're gonna have a human. They're gonna have like they're like there's a vote in places whose human dick is gonna be in their death.
It's got to be
in the
big,
museum.
right?
That doesn't.
You wouldn't want your dick in the museum, bro? I want my dick in the museum.
My dick.
Sure.
I want my body. I want to be in the museum.
I want them to stuff it a little bit though. You know what I mean? I don't want it to just be. I want them to fill it with stuff like they
little
do
bit.
with like a deer or something.
That's
yeah,
only
fill it
right.
out.
I'm
make
good.
it.
I'm good.
Make it as big as it can be.
Well, we're excited. I think this is just all our excitement that Jarren's in studio.
In
We're
studio.
in this bitch,
In
man.
is that what we call it? In studio?
These niggas, the type of niggas that probably y'all the type of niggas that y'all school shooters.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Us?
because we like looking at my dog's penis.
No, you know. I take that back. Not school shooters. You guys don't have the school shooter vibe. You got the serial killer vibe.
Both of us?
No, I think
Max
Aaron-
kinda got a
Really, I
serial
think
killer
Aaron
vibe.
has more of a serial killer vibe. than
Aaron's
Max.
got it.
I have a serial.
He looks like
And
one
I
with the
know I would say
mustache,
Aaron- and you know-
the veiled anger.
Not a
Max-
serial killer. Max got the like kidnap a person, not even torture them, like do shit like
Just grab
check
it.
their penises and shit like
He's
that.
like
That type of nigga.
Max looks like a second-rate European goon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second rate.
Yeah, second at this juncture.
That's a good.
Wait,
Well, I mean, you're not really. Sometimes you dress up differently, but right now it's
You letting it
Second
go.
rate.
second.
You letting it go a little bit. I don't think it's a gay thing though. I think he just doesn't like germs
Yeah, that's what I'm
or
saying.
nastiness.
Why does that make me homophobic? Because
No.
I don't want to look at dog's dick and I don't want to,
You
to
don't-
be hugging
you
niggas all
flew
day.
in. I hadn't seen you in months. I walked to give you a hug. You ran
Even
away.
if it was a chick. Listen, I ain't the huggy
That's like the
type nigga.
definition
Like,
of
I just,
homophobia
I
right
just
there,
no.
Bullshit. If it was a
I'm-
woman, you'd be like, oh, hey.
No, if it was a female, I mean, it's
Bullshit.
cool I hug her, but I ain't the huggy
Well, I
type
am.
of
And
nigga
if we're
like
going to be
that.
friends, you're going to have
I'm
to hug me
cool.
sometimes.
Females
I think you should
are-
hug on
We're not
camera.
fucking
Hug on
friends.
camera.
Like the worst is when the nigga when you
He'll literally
drunk.
leave. We'll get it. It took fucking how many months to get him out of
Oh,
here?
yeah, that's true.
He'll
You
leave
ever
tonight.
had that one drunk friend that's
should be nice
always
to him.
close in your face when he talking? It's like, nigga, get the fuck out my motherfucking face, dog.
Yeah.
But I'm not a drunk
I
close
hate that.
talker. I was just a hello hug.
No, not so much. I'm just saying.
I know.
I have a personal space issue.
So I think that I'm trying
But
to
it's
break
not
that barrier
homophobic.
down because
That has nothing to do
You
with
think it's regardless?
homophobic.
But what if he was like a hot bitch?
you would absolutely hug.
Women hugs are different though. Than boy
Exactly.
hugs. No, but they feel better. Women hugs feel different.
I mean, if it was
I'm
a
cool
hot
with like
bitch, I
a
mean,
good
it's-
embrace.
There are
hot
some
shit.
women hugs that are very similar to man hugs.
That is true. But a lot of like, there's something nice about
I like
a
a
woman
voluptuous
hug.
woman hug.
No
though.
shit.
Yeah, a
I
good
feel you.
woman
You're
hug.
straight and just want to hug a nice pretty woman.
No, but
I don't. It's
It's not even
cool.
directly
I got hugged.
sexual. It's like more subtle than that. But I'm just saying, if you'll hug a woman and not a man,
I'm not the huggy type nigga like that
Again.
with women either.
That's more serial killerish, just to be honest, because
Honestly-
there's an aversion
Afraid
to
of
affection,
affection?
there.
Yeah.
No, I,
hey, it's gonna be okay.
it's not.
You are loved.
And you like get sick
Wait, no,
when you see
no,
dogs,
listen,
and you probably like
let's-
want to like rip them
maybe
apart
Jared
secretly and
needs
shit.
Does Jarren need to know that he's loved?
Listen, I just ain't the huggy,
It's okay.
touchy feely
You just
nigga like that,
you
man.
just like
It's
fall
okay,
back
Jared.
with the huggy shit. I get it.
Yeah.
No.
you don't like that. It's
no,
okay.
I wish I can get my nigga L's on the phone.
No,
he feel. I think he's
get you
like
to a
that
degree,
too. Like
bro.
he's like, yo.
Like if you're in the
Back, my
streets,
nigga.
like if it's a really survival situation,
Yeah.
you can't really afford to have like the soft affection, and
It
that's real.
don't. It don't have nothing to do with a perception or or a title. It's just like I'm not the touchy, huggy, feely type guy.
We're just trying to figure out a little bit more beyond the I'm not the thing type. Like, what's going
you know
on
what we should
underneath
do?
that, bro?
We should figure out what your love language is.
There we go.
What is it?
Darren's
you think?
Figure it out. How do we do it? What are the different ones?
You can take. There's
What are Brittany's love languages?
There's gifts.
High school
You like
dropouts.
There's
I'll look it up
different.
right now.
There's different ways you can do it. It's like it's also how you give and how you like to receive it. So some people could like. I think giving gifts is one.
No, I don't like to give gifts. I like to give hugs.
There's
Way less
feeling
expensive.
is one. Touching is one. And there's
What?
Like,
also
look shit up and you can see it.
and there's
Oh, yeah.
also
There we go.
what's the other one? Oh, quality time. I'm a big quality time guy.
See, I'm also
Acts
that's
of
another
service
thing
is
too,
one.
man. And I'm noticing my daughter has that same shit. Like I'm the same type of. I like quality time, but then I get irritated. It's like I'm ready.
He doesn't like any of
I'm
that.
ready for it.
He doesn't
Like,
have love language.
When I have chicks over, I mean, I don't have chicks over, but if I have
nutting is his
if I have
love
a-
language.
I'm ready for. I can spend a certain amount of quality time, and then I'm ready for you to dip.
That's like what Patrice said. He said men don't want to be alone. They want the woman just around them, but not like
in
the same room. Yeah, but like around the house would be nice, you know?
All right, check it out. Hold on. Well, this says
Oh. So then how do you like to receive? How can you tell a woman cares about you?
I mean, I know she care about me,
But what
it's
do you like? Like what makes you feel good? Is it like spending time? Is it a gift, act of service?
touch,
Not just
time.
like just subtle shit.
gifts,
We can go out.
compliments,
Oh, words of affection.
words of affection.
I mean, that's cool.
Are they words of affirmation?
Oh, affirmation.
Just be fucking real. That's it.
That's all you need.
Yeah, just be fucking real.
He's a sociopath. You have no feeling.
Yeah.
He likes things
I
clean.
I don't feel love.
He likes
and get
things
penises
clean.
away from me.
The
The only feeling he has is that he doesn't like penises. That's the only feeling that Jarren has.
Listen, that shit has nothing to. I don't want to just look at fucking. I don't want to look at bitches spraying their pussies open 20. You know, if niggas
No,
just
it's
had
like
that
24
shit on the
hours.
fucking.
It's almost like
Wait,
4
what does
seconds.
this have to do with hugging people?
I'm just saying. I'm saying this in the sense of he keep talking about this animal dick shit.
It was on.
It has nothing to do with being
inspiring.
homophobic. It just has something to do like I don't want to look at animal
Didn't tell
dicks.
you. He didn't want
I don't want to
to
look at the inside of shit. If a nigga, if a bitch had a mouth open, she was throwing her fucking esophagus. I don't want to see that shit. I hate gape porn. Like gape when a bitch gape her ass. I hate gape porn.
You're
Like, oh my
diving into
God.
a lot of specifics
A lot of
here.
hate.
Like when,
Lot of
when-
hate.
like I can't look at
Well,
the
I don't
inside
like
of
gape
shit.
porn either.
Like,
I don't really
what
obsess
porn?
over gape. You know, gaping is like when the asshole
Spread
is
an
open.
asshole.
It looks like
Uh,
like you could fit a softball in it.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
watch
not
that
into
type
that.
of shit.
I-
It's
no.
weird. It just makes me feel a little nauseous. I can't explain what it is.
But this wasn't a sexual thing. It's just like, wow, that dick.
I think
is
we
huge.
should be more open to things in general. I think we need to open our minds and try shit out. We should go to Bali. High school
That's
dropouts
some
Bali
dumb
trip.
shit.
What do they do
What's-
in
what's in
Bali?
Bali?
It's
I
a
know.
fucking bunch of yogis.
We should do it. Why don't that would be so
California.
hilarious?
Like
bro.
what we
Just
going to Bali?
No,
for?
what we should do.
Go to the rice
wait,
paddies and do
time
yoga?
Out. Time out. Let's get real for a second. Tonight, I think we're going to
Go to
Vegas.
Vegas? What do you mean Vegas?
I'm dead ass serious.
I'm
What
with
do you
you.
mean Vegas?
I'll go to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas.
The fuck do you mean Vegas?
It's
This is what
open
we
right
just
now
said. Yeah,
too.
it's
We can go
open.
gamble.
I'm with it, man. Fuck it.
We have a little money left in the Pink Cloud Studios bank account. I'm going to go double it, triple it probably.
Let's
Maybe
do it.
quadruple it. Are you cool with that?
On the Willy Wonka
I don't know
slot
about this fucking
machines.
Vegas.
The Willy Wonka.
That's so. How much money did
I
you lose?
do.
Oh, y'all forgot you was there.
I'm due.
How much
I
money?
fucking do.
How much money did you lose?
How's your week?
$6,000.
Nah. How was your week, Aaron?
It was good, but first, how much money did you lose in the
Nah,
Willy Wonka
it was
machine?
only like I was only there a few minutes.
1,400 or something.
Hold on, I got it for you. Hold on. Just keep talking.
What's this? Swingers.
Yeah.
I love this movie. You ever seen the what's the other one? Not Swingers. It's another one that's funny as fuck too. The one with P Diddy. What's the name of that shit?
Get him to the Greek.
Nah, it was like a part 2 of Swingers.
Listen to me, baby. There's gonna be beautiful babies there.
Maybe Made. I think it's called Made.
I got shit to do tomorrow. Listen to you. I got a final call back for a pilot at 9, and I'm going to this thing. Come on, Mike. You got to get out with the beautiful babies. You can't sit home thinking about it.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Listen to you. We're gonna have fun tonight. We got to get you out of that stuff in your apartment.
Look, we're gonna spend half the night driving around the hills looking for this one party, and you're gonna say it sucks, and we're all gonna leave, and then we're gonna go look for this other party. But all the parties and all the bars, they all suck. I spent half the night talking to some girl who's looking around the room to see if there's somebody else who's more important she should be talking to. And it's like I'm supposed to be all happy because she's wearing a backpack. You know, and half of them are just nasty skanks who wouldn't be nothing except they're surrounded by a bunch of drunken, horny assholes. And I'm gonna tell you something, T. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm not gonna be one of those assholes. All right? It just makes me sick. It's like some nasty skank who isn't half the woman my girlfriend is gonna front me. It makes me want to fucking puke.
Jesus Christ, will you shut up for a minute? We gotta get you the fuck out of Dodge, man. We're going to Vegas tonight.
What are you talking about, Vegas?
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
What do you mean, Vegas?
Vegas, Las Vegas.
I'm not going to no Vegas.
Yeah, I think, you know what, man? We're gonna go to Vegas.
We're not gonna be able to put this in the
When are we going to Vegas?
Yeah, I know we can't put
No,
this
we're
in.
not going tonight.
I'm
I'm not going to
They're gonna
Vegas.
cut it out.
No, you listen to me.
What?
I'm not going.
They're gonna cut it
okay?
out?
None of
Yeah.
this shit anymore.
Listen, I just listened to you now.
We're not Rogan.
Still, YouTube's content system is wild.
Okay, well.
Well,
Hey,
not
first of all,
going to
let's,
Vegas.
let's acknowledge Aaron Swag, man.
what? Oh, my sunglasses,
Yeah, man. I brought him a pair of
vintage frame. Shout out vintage frames.
shout out to Vintage Frames. Corey, if you want to send us glasses just to wear on the podcast and advertise the company, feel free.
We want the flip
we
up.
just did
I want
the-
the flip up
The
ones.
Dwayne Waynes?
You want Dwayne Wayne?
Yeah.
Those are more like a cot from the 80s, no? Dwayne Wade has those?
Who?
The flip ups.
Oh,
No,
bro.
it's Dwayne Wayne, man. That's some black culture shit. Yeah.
Cops probably culturally appropriated it.
Probably in the. I see you look like a cop right now a little bit.
Whoa.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you got
No.
coppish vibes.
A little
Do I?
bit. Like a good looking cop, but yeah.
Nah, man. You don't like a cop.
Thank
man.
you,
swagged
man.
out, man.
You
Thank
look like a
you,
motorcycle cop.
You disrespecting his glasses,
Dude,
dog.
no.
From the 80s.
Not,
You disrespecting him.
does he have the flip ups on? I
Yeah,
thought you
Dwayne
said
Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I thought you said Dwayne
No,
Wade.
Dwayne
Oh,
Wayne.
Dwayne Wayne from Different World.
Different world, man.
Never seen
Some
it.
black shit, man.
Although Dwayne Wade has him on in this picture here.
So yeah, we're
Anyways.
going to Vegas. That'll be fun.
Yeah, fuck it.
Have a
Good
good
night.
time.
Do you really
Hey
want to
man,
Vegas?
I've been sober for a while, so if I go to Vegas, I'm definitely going to drink.
Oh, so
I've been sober a while. I'm gonna drink in Vegas tonight too.
You gonna do cocaine?
I take 20% chance.
all right, so now it's starting to smell like bullshit.
I couldn't imagine if
Yeah,
you
he-
did.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
We
I wouldn't let you do it, bro.
You're
I
such
wouldn't
a
even let
good
you
guy.
relapse, man.
Give me a hug.
I'm good.
we did have some questions.
well, let's go through
you
the
wanna
weeks
go through the
first?
weeks first?
Yeah.
Okay, I got
If that's
you.
cool.
Yeah. How was my week?
Yeah.
It was great. My family was here.
I thought you were supposed to have your cousin on, man. What happened to him?
My cousin?
The
Oh
Trump
no,
supporter.
no, he's not my cousin. He's my a family friend,
Oh,
Terry.
yeah. Terry. What
Shout out
at,
Terry.
man?
I can't stand him. Hopefully he'll listen to this.
Oh, yo,
he's
Tyler
wow.
Terry. You got to
the
tell
worst,
us about
bro.
this.
I mean, just the worst type of person to be on a trip with. What are we doing? I heard that every morning. What are we gonna do now? It's like,
It was your family and Terry?
and Terry, and Terry had the fucking. He didn't have the back the blue mask, but it looked like it. It was a black and white American flag, which is
Yeah.
kind of sketch right now, you know. And he just kept talking about how he's not racist and how he's in the middle, but he loves Donald J. Trump. It was a lot, but.
You know what's crazy? And I'm not a Trump. Trump have moments where I want to slap the shit out of him, but I'm not necessarily a Trump hater. I was at some moments. He had moments at times where there are moments in Trump's certain shit he do to make me dislike him, but I'm not overall. I'm not a Trump hater. What are these people grow this love for Trump? These people who probably never even gave a fuck about Trump before he became president.
I think they just love the recklessness. They love the fucking he talks shit. He fucking. Did you hear what he said about Meghan, the princess chick or whatever? Who
Meghan,
married
what'd he say?
Prince Harry.
Oh.
He was like, one of the reporters was like, so you know Meghan doesn't really like you and wants to endorse Joe Biden. He was like, I don't care. And
See,
he
I
was like,
feel- I
and I
fuck
wish
with
Harry
that.
good luck. He's just like. He
I
don't
do
give a
fuck with that, just in general, not just with Trump. I do wish we had more people in office that was just. You don't have to be reckless to be real, but I hate that fake politic type shit.
Oh,
that,
for
that-
sure.
that
And I think
just-
that's what he appeals to a degree. But there's just so much other shit with him.
Oh, you finished about your
But
week, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so that my family was here. I watched Selling Sunset. Have any of y'all seen that show?
Nah,
Pretty dope. It's like House Hunters mixed with Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's fire.
I hear about it a lot.
Yeah, they're selling like $40 million houses up in the hills.
Can we
Yeah.
get one day if this podcast does really well?
Hopefully. I mean, dude, and the real estate agents are baddies. They're so cute.
Are they in the porns like the?
What'd you say?
What are those porns that are like Real estate. It's like a channel on.
What
What the fuck is this man talking about?
Yeah, what are you watching?
Real estate gaping?
Yeah, what
No.
Real
Like
estate.
Real Agent or something.
I never seen that, dog. I'm pretty sure there's porn where there's real estate agents that end up fucking the person.
Oh, for sure. That's definitely.
Yeah,
a
it's like a scene.
fetish.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's tons
But you made
of
it seem like it
scenes.
was a
Yeah, I
whole
thought you was
culture.
talking
No,
about
it
like
is.
a-
So, from a business perspective, when we went to like the Pornhub Awards, you could tell like there's these channels within Pornhub, right, that are like brands within the different porn communities.
Yeah.
And one of like I read about. There's this brand that's growing that's like Real Agents. It's just you know like Casting Couch or whatever.
real
One of them
estate
is, like,
agent.
the real estate agents, the fuck or whatever.
That'd
I
be
never
great.
heard of that.
That'd sell a house.
Yeah.
Definitely sell a house.
Yeah, I can see that that's a genre where like the same way that it's like the fucking mailman comes and bang.
Yeah.
you know, or
Yeah,
whatever.
the pizza man. Did y'all
Yeah,
ever see
yeah.
that one
Pool
where
guy.
he puts his dick through
There's
the pizza?
tons of that.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
They'll be
Pizza
like,
glory hole? Pizza
oh,
box
bro,
glory
it
hole?
was the
Yeah.
best. He'd be like, oh, I heard you wanted extra sausage.
Yeah.
His dick would be hanging out of the pizza. It was the greatest thing in the world. And she would like fuck him on the pizza.
I can tell you how that shit fucks you up.
I don't need
'Cause
the food mixed with the. I don't like that.
if you're a kid, it fucks you up. But I can imagine that. Okay, so me as a grown up, I've had a lot of sex, so my like thirst and like weirdo shit is kind of gone. That's like when you're a kid, you kind of had that thirst, like you're hoping any situation turns into some crazy
Sex.
porn.
Yeah.
And it comes from porn. I think that shit could be very unhealthy. Like you think like, oh shit, there's a chick that's fucking. I don't even just
Yeah,
it's
my
like-
therapist.
Yeah, like you see a bitch in the elevator and you're like,
Yeah,
this could
you're
turn into
thinking-
a sexual situation.
Yeah,
and, like there's
everything
no
you-
reason
yeah.
why it should. But
Exactly.
yeah.
I remember I used to have this teacher I had a crush on, man. I think I might have mentioned this in one of the podcasts. And she would put me in detention, and I would always think it was going to turn into some porn shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna fuck Miss
Did you ever
So-and-so.
try?
I would purposely get in trouble to get in detention. I would just hope she would try to fuck me.
And
It never happened.
ever come close?
No,
You ever talked to her since you left?
no, I've had.
Oh yeah, that's the move.
But I mean,
You should hit her up.
That's the
didn't even
move.
think about it. It would have been child
What
molestation.
was her name? Do you remember her name?
Yeah, I don't even want to say her name. I said it on. I don't know if it was this podcast.
Say her
or
name.
another-
We should
find
look her
I
up.
don't even want to say her name no more.
She was cute though.
Yeah.
That would be dope to fuck a teacher.
Like,
Yeah,
but
I
I
had
like
a teacher.
after the fact.
I had a couple
After
teachers
the
I
fact,
wanted
it's
to
kind of
fuck.
flex
you know,
too. Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're a senior, and then like 2 years later.
Oh, I was young on this
You know.
one. I was in like fourth grade.
Oh, shit.
This was-
well,
yeah.
Okay, so I was just at my brother's wedding shit. I don't know how it came up, but there was this one teacher from kindergarten that she was so hot. I was in kindergarten. She was like the PE teacher, but she was like from the community. And she like been around. Like
she was a Jewish
but she was,
Orthodox
like-
PE female.
yeah, but she was
I never seen a bad
Legitimately
female
really hot.
PE teacher back in my day.
like for like from like kindergarten through like sixth grade.
Lesbian?
No,
Oh wow.
she didn't marry a baseball player, whatever. So at my little brother's like bachelor party the night before the wedding or whatever it was, we were like talking. Somehow like hot teachers came up and I mentioned her, and her nephew was one of the. I didn't realize.
wow.
Like her nephew was was one of my fucking brother's
Groomsmen?
groomsmen.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
I was
crazy.
like, kidding.
Was he? Who
should've
cares?
told
His
him to hook you
aunt.
up.
Who gives a shit?
I think he
Someone
probably
to-
knew it too.
It's mad teachers that just fuck these high school students, and I'm like, what were these bitches
I know.
when we were in
Deborah
high school?
LaFave was the famous one, though, like really hot one from Florida who got arrested.
There's a
Like, the one
lot
that
of them.
really
A lot
set
of
it
these
off.
bitches are cute
Oh
too.
yeah, and then
What was her name?
Deborah LaFave.
Mary Kay Letourneau was also.
Oh,
She just
yeah.
died.
Like what?
Okay,
It was
so
one
Mary
of
Kay
them-
Letourneau was in Seattle or Washington at least. She it was like a Filipino or no, not a
I know she got
like a
married to the
Hawaiian
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
they had a
she
kid,
went to
too.
prison.
Yeah, I remember that.
She got out and married, and they
Yeah,
got married,
they got
and like had
married.
2 kids. And
Oh,
she
I
just
remember
died.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Kay Letourneau.
Oh, so she's dead now.
She just died.
How'd she die?
Like recently.
Do you think
I
it's
think
the?
of,
Do you
like,
think
cancer
it's
or
the
some
kid
shit.
game, or do you think they're like
No, I think it's just-
predator?
I mean,
towards
the
them?
thing is, at that age, like you can't really be
Oh
game.
my
That's the whole
god,
idea.
she's bad.
I would have smashed.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna say
Second-degree
she
rape.
bad, but I
Mary
would have
Kay,
definitely
I think
smashed
she's bad.
in high
She's
school.
got that real innocent, but then she did dirt
Yeah. Wait. So you think
face.
it's the teacher that initiated it?
Oh,
not
look
the
at that
kid.
colorectal cancer right there.
Oh,
That's how she died.
Rectal cancer?
Colorectal.
What's that?
That's what it says. Colorectal cancer.
I guess
Colon
colon
and-
cancer.
It's known as bowel cancer. She got her bowels were fucked up.
Damn.
Karma's a bitch.
For all that knows.
Damn,
wow.
fucking
That's
all them
harsh.
kids.
That's harsh.
She's raping children.
How old were the kids?
Bro, young.
Oh, really?
No, the dude was in fucking high school when she fucked
Oh, no, I
him.
think, was he in 8th grade?
I was thinking about fucking teachers in 4th grade.
12
Yeah.
and 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about fucking my teacher when I was 12.
So you think she initiated
I
it?
would have fucked my teacher.
She
when
wasn't
I was
just
little.
gullible?
Definitely I remember I was like the kid's age. I was like, wow, lucky guy.
That's how I feel. They was all
but
they
like
lucky motherfuckers.
from an actual adult perspective, that's
They're
absolute
pedophiles.
fucking
It is
rape.
really fucked
now,
up.
if it was the other way around, a dude.
And the guy
With a
died, everyone
female-
would be like, karma's a
Sure.
bitch.
Yeah,
Should they be
I don't know
buying
what it
t-shirts?
is about that. The guy shit kind of makes it more fucked
I mean, it's
up.
definitely different.
It's a
But,
different dynamic.
I mean, it's not.
Yo, look at Deborah.
I'd have
Deborah
smashed.
LaFave.
Damn,
looked
she
like a
looks
slut.
nasty. Yeah, she looks like
What
she
was
might have
her-
got gamed. She doesn't look
Yeah.
that smart. She
Like,
looks like
she looked like you would see that shit coming when you hired her.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
what?
Yeah.
Whereas the other one looked like, she could play the
other
role
one,
of the
the other
innocent.
one looked more evil. She looks like some
like a
14-year-old
slut.
tricked her into fucking her. Yeah.
Feel like she would have let the whole class run a train on her.
Yeah. She looks like she
Deborah
just enjoyed
LaFave.
it. Not
Yeah.
that other chick looked like she was,
Demon?
demented. Yeah, that one.
I had this one teacher, man. I said her name before, but I ain't gonna say her name. But she had the hugest tits, and I was in 7th grade, and I used to just sit in class and just daydream about fucking her.
My wrestling coach got fired for sharing. He was, I think, having a relationship with an 8th grade girl.
Wow.
But we would wrestle all the time, which is kind of weird, I guess it was fucking girls, but still, it's kind of weird that
I'm lost on you.
He had like 8th grade.
he had an 8th grade
on the
girlfriend, I
mind.
guess. So, sort of.
Pussy on the mind
They
while
were
he was
like
wrestling.
sharing. Yeah, they were like sharing jackets and stuff. He was our coach, and he got fired.
Hold on.
for-
So while he was a coach,
and a teacher at the
he
school.
kept it like open, like, hey, it's
He
my
was-
8th grade
It
girlfriend.
it was. I don't even know if it was like that. Maybe they didn't even do anything, but they like shared a jacket and they like sat close and they fired him for it. So
Yeah,
nothing
it's
came out.
hella
that day.
inappropriate.
But it's kind of creepy.
But
And
what
he was
is-
also the wrestling coach.
Yeah, but what you're saying is real because like in situations like Deborah LaFave, like she could still get a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people would still date her or at least sleep with her or whatever.
Yeah, I
If
would.
It's the dude. It's like your dick has
Curse.
the plague after that shit.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
it
I mean?
depends. There's plenty of girls that'll still bang you, right?
Really? They'll bang you out after you fucking.
I mean,
rape
Ted,
I'm
kids?
pretty
Ted,
sure, yeah.
Ted Bundy was getting some.
But he wasn't fucking kids. He was.
No, but it's also different if you know. Like,
Just
like a
murdering
guy
people,
just
like hotcakes.
does that, is out. Then could he like go to a bar and get a chick? For sure, because like whatever. But if it was like, hey, this guy
If
used
he's
to
known
well,
for
fucked a
it, yeah.
12-year-old, now would you date him?
Exactly.
But like Deborah LaFave, I
We'll get mad
guarantee you
days.
she'd be
Yeah.
getting dudes.
Yeah.
100%.
Like put together as dudes.
probably make more dudes want to fuck it just because of the fact that she fucked.
A little bit of
7th grade.
fame. Her
Fucking
Instagram's
kid.
popping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
look up her Instagram. What's her name?
Call
Is she
me,
in prison
call
right-
me Young Timmy. Well, he's
I'm-
fucking.
Oh, maybe, but I
Is
don't
she still
know.
locked up?
I don't think
No,
she'd
she's
get,
free.
I don't think
LaFave
she'd
is
get,
free.
Let's get
Deborah?
at her.
It
Let's
says
get
right
on the
here,
show.
criminal status
Let's get
free.
on the show.
Yeah, DM her right now and say, "Come
Let's
on."
get on the show.
She's 40.
Perfect.
Yeah, get on the show.
How do you spell her last name?
It's right up there.
LAFAVE.
LAFAVE. I can't see it from here very well.
Y'all can't see that?
Yeah, we need some fucking like controversial guests on this show, man.
Yeah, some criminals.
Who's not willing?
Some-
Who's willing to put it out there? Because we've had some people, but it was a
Yeah.
little sensitive for them.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah. We
like
need like
Ari
a,
wasn't going to air his dirty laundry. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm
need
saying?
this bitch on here.
Yeah, we need like a.
We need this dirty bitch on here.
Oh my
I
god!
want to stick my fist in her fucking mouth.
Now you sound
Same.
like you're enjoying gape porn.
But just kidding.
See, that's different.
Come back around to gape.
The mouth is different.
Yeah,
than
mouth
the
is different than
asshole.
asshole. Because
You
it's
wanna
like
stick
all
your
this shit.
fist
It's
in
like all
her
this
mouth.
crazy shit just go on in my head when it comes to asshole,
was-
man. It's like it's
Okay,
shit.
but that was a little strange. I
Yeah.
want to stick my fist in her mouth.
Yeah, because she looked like the type of bitch you could just abuse and just like treat
like-
like shit while you fucking her.
Well, no, I get that, but
Okay, I'm not into gape porn, but I am
fist
into
in mouth.
a little treating a female like shit while I'm fucking.
You
her.
want to have a rough sex.
And that's they gotta be super rough, but I want to degrade you a little bit.
Do you think girls ever think? You know how you were saying how guys you'd be like in an elevator or
Yeah.
like, and you're like this could turn into fucking. You think girls ever think
yeah,
that
I know
way?
that.
Yeah, hell
They
yeah.
do.
In a different way though, because a lot of times there's safety. So oftentimes their safety is at play. Maybe they get off on that, but it's less. I think that safety and sex, like in those moments, you're just like, I just want to get the fuck off the elevator without this guy hitting on me.
Yeah,
But there are some
yeah.
twisted ass chicks who'll be like,
Yeah.
maybe
This
you
would be
can,
fire.
yeah. Maybe we get stuck on floor
I've
8.
There was
had,
a part
I've
of
had
that-
situations. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, like
Go on.
at the end of the day, like it's definitely different and different things trigger them. And I mean, aside from individuals having their own thing, but like women and men are different. They have different things, but like there's also like women are sexual beings, right? And so I don't know. I guess like when I always, I'm like, this is gonna be too much, but like coming to an understanding of that at like, whatever, 13, 14, 15, 16, while I started to I was like, I hope a woman will let me do this to her. You know what I mean? And then like once I started to understand that like, oh, women like it too. Yeah. I mean like, oh, they might be turned on, or that like, that coincided with like confidence going up to where like, oh, they would enjoy it. Like I could tease that, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, women be sexual, sexual fucking deviants as well.
And I had jobs. One specific job I used to do. I used to do pest control.
Pest control.
I've had That's a fucking porn company. I'm here.
I had situations, and I didn't do anything, fumes. But I had situations to where, the women would be aggressively. I recorded one on my phone.
They're coming after the pest control guy?
Yeah, I recorded this one lady on the phone.
I was like,
I gotta fucking record. Just like these ones, they're at home. They fucking housewives. They're at home all day. Probably the husband ain't dicking them good, so it's like they like dudes. They have fantasies too, but yeah, I recorded this one lady, man. She was really aggressive.
That's interesting, but that's strange to me. Like she wants you to bang her out after you've laid a bunch of rat traps.
That's not how pest control works.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you've fumigated for her cockroaches with
that's not how it works neither.
How does it work?
Yeah, wait, what did you do? With
I think when people think of pest control people, you think of like the worst situations, which you can be in bad situations. Mm-hmm. For the most part, you just walking in somebody's fucking house, especially if someone has like a continuous service. You just walking in their house, making sure you don't see anything wrong. You have to be in at least the company I work for. You have to be presentable. You have to look super neat. You have to have your fucking shirt stuffed in. You're not coming in there like fucking got blood and shit on you and you fucking
I like
got
that
your
idea.
ass crack showing. I mean, you kind of look, you look presentable.
You look put together.
You look put together. And
did
most
you ever
of the
fuck
time,
any of the housewives?
Nah, I didn't.
But you got pursued aggressively by one of them.
3.
Holy shit.
Specifically.
Why didn't you fuck any of them?
Because I was married at the time.
Oh. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
a lot of folks.
That's how I fucked up my marriage, by cheating. But
but not on the job.
At that time,
not that time. You did good for a long time, actually.
Yeah.
He did mad good for a long time.
Did you have any gnarly shit?
Trap that raccoon in your hand and fuck me.
What you mean gnarly?
Did you ever see anything where
EP.
you went into a house and you were like, this is fucking gross?
Yeah.
Like some...
Right? And I wish I had my old... this shit was crazy. It was these apartments that definitely should have been fucking condemned. It was insane. It was like, when I say roaches, like covered, it was like probably thousands of roaches cover the whole fucking floor, like a rug of roaches on the walls and everything. And there was people living in there. It was like, yo, nobody should be living in this condition. It was horrendous. It was the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
You dealt with that, and yet a dog penis makes you queasy.
That made me queasy too.
Wait, what did you have to do? Did you go in there and just spray them?
You have to go in there, and at a point, it just comes to a point where it's like it's nothing you can do.
Really? Burn this house down?
There's that yeah.
It was just that bad.
They were alive. They were like moving as a.
This dude would lift up his fucking mattress, just like tons of roaches just going up the wall. It's like, yo, y'all gotta let this shit go. Only time shit like that, a person would still keep treating some shit like that is just because they just taking advantage of the customer. They're just trying to get the customer to keep giving them money. But in reality, if you're not, this is where cleanliness comes from. Let me just break this down to you. So if you have a roach problem specifically, and I'm not talking about the big cockroaches, all that type of shit, that comes from outside. Like, there's nothing you can do about that, really. But when you have those small roaches, they're called German roaches, and you have an infestation of that in your house, if you don't clean up and like let's say if you don't wipe down your counter, you got Red Bull cans and shit everywhere.
Nah.
They're not going anywhere because you have to bait for them. And when you put bait out for them, they're not going to go for your bait when they can just go for the grease on the counter. They can go for the Red Bull cans and the candy wrappers on the floor.
Candy wrappers on the floor?
Candy wrappers on the floor, Max.
There's one candy wrapper on the floor.
So,
Laffy Taffy.
But so you can't do shit about them. Like, it's like you got to be clean to get rid of them. You got to be super clean.
How was your week, Jarren?
Oh, it was great.
Why?
I'm alive.
All right, Kyle.
It was good. It was like, our studio, Pink Cloud Studios, is almost complete, which made me really happy. The upstairs rat rooms. Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm excited about that for sure. All right.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Same as Kyle's. I can taste it. We're almost
You
there.
can taste your week.
Yeah.
What does it taste like? What does a week taste like?
I don't know, man. I'm really interested in that exterminator stuff. Like the idea of can you hustle it? Like for example, can you plant shit so that people get more fucked up pests and then they need you?
Yeah.
Like that hustle, you know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. You don't have to do that. Like, nah.
No?
It's like, nah. Because you got to think of so many fucking people in the world. Everybody got a pest control problem. Some people don't even know.
They don't care.
Like, yeah, some people may not have a problem, and they just so paranoid of bugs that they'll overdo it and just sometimes and the EPA got involved with this shit, so it's like it's very regulated.
EPA?
The
Environmental Protection Agency. So they got really strict about what type of shit you can do. And you would have those customers that just really hate fucking bugs.
Kill it, use anything.
Yeah, you just see one bug, like just because you see one bug in your house is not a problem. It's like, yo, just spray everything in the house. Like, yo, you don't want me to do that.
Spray my asshole.
Basically, yeah. You had them type of motherfuckers that's so afraid of bugs and so paranoid that they want you to do illegal shit.
Wow.
And it's like, yo, you got to sleep in this house. You don't want me to put pesticides. So what we would do, we would try not to really treat the inside of a person's house unless it's an infestation or something.
Okay.
You don't.
What about the people who have like the monthly thing or like the reoccurring thing? You wouldn't spray anything necessarily. You would
unless you would spray on the outside.
Outside.
Yeah, but you go in the inside of the house and just look around, make sure there's no issues, ask the customer and shit like that. And that's what I'm saying. Go back to the original thing of women hitting on you. That's what I'm saying. You go into the house, you presentable. It's not like you fucked up.
Yeah.
And you got to go inside their house monthly. So it's like they get to kind of know you.
Okay.
And so.
Well, that's different. I think about New York when, New York has bed bug issues, and it has next level shit. And the exterminator comes, and no, he's kitted out. He's not like, suit and tie like you were with these chicks. He's like kitted out, looks like a fucking Ghostbuster. Yep. And he comes in and sprays nasty shit in the corners of your place and then bounces. And I liked my dude. Shout out to Nelson. That was my dude.
Shout out to Nelson.
Yeah. And he
there's certain companies that are like that. I work for a super, probably one of the top pest control companies. I don't want to even shout him out. Nah.
My buddy's grandpa owns Orkin, and they make bags. I didn't even think about it.
It was actually Arrow. I work for Arrow Exterminators.
But then they're just, I didn't even think about it. You always need pest control, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a fucking...
But I think that there's got to be some way that they intentionally inject some eggs, bro.
No, you don't have to do shit. I mean, it's so many problems. Like, especially in the South. We live in the South, so it's like a bunch of bugs and shit.
Critters.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's been like little mom pops trying to hustle some shit. But you don't really have to hustle shit. It kind of sell itself.
It's a good hustle, bro. It's a good business.
I had maggots in my place with, I left a gallon of milk on top of the refrigerator on accident for like months.
Yeah, maggots.
Yeah, and just maggots. And they were fucking...
But they were in the milk or what?
They were in the milk, and then they kind of overflowed and were like...
Yeah, maggots. I had maggots in my garbage like 2 weeks ago. I left a piece of meat there too long, and they were just like going after the meat. But you just throw them away.
Where do they come from?
They're baby flies. So flies lay the eggs, and then the maggots.
And then the flies will lay the eggs on the food for them so they can eat.
And maggots get to dine on the meat and shit.
Wait. Then do maggots turn into flies?
They turn to flies.
They turn to flies, yep.
So all flies used to be maggots?
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Like when you said
sounds like Jarren's favorite word.
Even with like killing rats and shit. Like if I went in somebody's house and they was like, "Yo, I got a crazy rat infestation."
Okay.
I wouldn't even take care of it. I would just. We have a wildlife department to handle that shit, so it's like a different department. It was like, yo,
those guys, rhinoceroses in people's crib.
Bro, those guys come in suited up.
Motherfuckers handle like raccoon. Now, them niggas that come in with this, I mean, shit. Actually, to be honest with you, they depend on the company. They dress just like, my shit was kind of subtle. To be honest with you.
Did y'all ever hear of Turtle Man?
Nah, what's up with Turtle Man,
bro? Turtle Man, Call of the Wild, bro. He'd go yee. And he was like some fucking bumfuck Louisiana. He had a show on Animal Planet, and he would they would pay him in like apple pie and shit. But he would get snakes out of him.
What happened to this bitch?
Oh my God,
is this maggot infested arm?
This is disgusting. No, maggot therapy.
That's disgusting as fuck. See, that shit making me feel queasy.
Well, I mean, but it's helpful. They put maggots in your wound and they eat the shit.
Jesus
they
Christ.
eat the necrotic dead tissue so that you don't get infected.
Looking at that make you feel away, right? That's
Really?
what dog dicks do to me.
That's because you're weird.
What about you,
No.
Aaron? When you look at this maggot-infested arm on the screen, what does it do for you?
Well, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see, but it doesn't do nothing really.
It's whatever.
Pictures don't really.
That
it's
shit
like,
make me feel
Like if
sick.
it was in front of you, if
If I saw maggots, I would be.
I can
Really? I
glance
don't
at
have
it
no
for a little
problem
bit,
with
but just
maggots. I had
looking
the
at the
maggots-
shit.
I'll eat a fucking maggot, bro.
Oh.
It's
No.
what's wrong with it? It's a fucking worm. It's got protein.
Personally, I don't like anything that crawls. I was gonna
Oh,
make
okay.
my little sister kill a spider. This
I was about to
weekend.
say that was another thing when I used to work at that pest control place. It was weird to see grown ass men scared of like little ass. I was
You're
motherfuckers be
scared of
freaking
dog
out.
penis.
I'm not afraid of
Oh,
dog
you're a
penis.
little
Just I don't
afraid.
want to look at. I
a
don't want
little
to sit there
afraid.
and have pictures of dog dicks on my phone.
One.
But if it
Yeah,
touched,
I think when people watch this, I think this general census is you're the weirdo of
yeah,
this
you're the
situation.
weirdo who just likes dog dicks
Looking at
too
dog
much.
No.
dicks.
I do think you have a strangely like your fixation on my dog's penis is definitely like
When you sent me the photo, you were like, hey, look at this.
well, because I knew you like dog dick.
Exactly. That's the thing. Kyle, it's okay for Kyle because it's his dog. He can be like, "Yo, it's my dog's dick," whatever. But for you to always be wanting to show pictures of another
One
man's
time.
dog is weird. Like
One
you
time.
don't feed it, you don't pay any money for that dog, and yet you show people the dick. That is kind of weird. A little bit, right?
Yeah,
It makes it look like Kyle. It's
It's a
like,
little
oh, it's his
weird.
dog, and whatever. You know, that's
yeah. I
that's
mean,
his.
he's got a dog.
he
He's his
pays
dog.
to
He's
fe-
around it and
he's-
shit.
he's
The
a
That's what
second
he owns
removed
the
is a
penis.
little strange. Like, look
Yeah.
at my friend's
dog's
dog's
dick. Yeah, it's like, oh,
and he has it on his phone.
yeah, exactly.
Like that's in his memories.
Max is starting to feel picked on. I can see. I'm sorry. Max.
No, it's funny because I had the same. I was going to bring it up for some reason in small talk with my parents, and then I was like, "Wait, that's weird. It's not my dog. It's
It's
a
literally
friend's
out.
dog."
You
no,
filtered
but
it out.
no. I
You know,
didn't
you
like
was going to bring up the
time
dog's
out,
dick
time
with
out.
your parents.
Well, no, I was
Here you
talking.
go.
I was
Listen.
showing them
No,
pictures of it.
no. Wait. This is not out of context. It wasn't like I randomly went up to Jarren. I was like, hey, look at this dog dick. Umo was in the room and he was like licking his dick. And Jarren was like, whoa, look at that.
No,
He
I was like, oh, look. I was like,
that's
oh, there you
fucking
go.
weird.
Look at
Or
his dick.
whatever. And his dick was like kind of out.
No, you did mention the dog's
Listen.
dick immediately.
He was licking himself. It was like kind of out. I was like, yeah, look at this one.
Max,
It's like,
I hear you.
this
I
isn't
think you're
helping,
a
is
little
it?
defenseless when it comes to your fixation.
but again,
on,
it wasn't
on my
like I
dog's
randomly
penis.
brought it up. Umo, the dog, was in the room.
You did
licking his
randomly
balls.
bring
This
it
is
up
a
at
vulnerable
first.
point for you. We can either pick on you or not. I don't want to have to have you be pissed
Easy.
off after the show.
All right.
Last time
fine.
Max was mad at me.
Okay, it's fine.
What did
Yeah.
y'all? What did y'all go in on him? I don't
Well,
remember.
he pointed out that I can tend to be a little mean to him at times, and he asked me to lighten up a little bit.
Okay, we're sorry. You like dog dick, but I don't think it's weird that Jarren is like whatever. You did bring up the dog dick a bunch.
I
on
think
this
Jarren
episode
is just a little bit
specifically.
more condemning of the dog penis because he himself it feels disgusted by it.
Yeah, he's exactly.
I don't
That's what
judge
I'm
you for
saying.
liking my dog
Listen,
dick.
I don't either.
I'm certain shit just gross me out.
Yeah, I hear you.
Some people,
dog penis.
like I said, I did pest control.
Bugs.
I would handle bugs. Some people.
What about
would-
homosexuals? Do they gross you out?
I don't have anything against homosexuals.
I'm just to make sure they don't gross you out.
No,
that's all.
homosexuals don't gross me out.
No, they're not
There you go.
gross.
No.
You heard it first from
So-
high school dropouts.
Listen, high school dropouts, listen, for the 75th time, I do not have anything against homosexuals. I'm not, I damn near grew up with homosexuals.
You damn near.
Damn
grew up
near.
with them?
Yeah.
Well, didn't quite.
But I didn't let him too near.
No, I mean,
They poke me with their
I'm-
penises.
Listen, I'm saying that because I'm way younger than my fucking cousins. And my grandma, I had a cousin that, he was homosexual. And he had homosexual friends over and they would,
So you related to a homosexual?
by marriage.
Oh, so you probably can't be.
No, but listen, what I'm saying by that is that nothing about that, like, I'm not a homophobe.
Let's get them on the phone.
basically.
Let's get the gays in your life on the phone.
And we're gonna
hear
ask
you
them-
drop the
Yeah.
F-bomb and see how they feel.
See, that's the thing. I think when people hear me say the word F, the faggot word, I'm not talking about homosexuals. I'm not. Anytime have I said faggot, have I pointed out a gay person and said faggot? I've called you guys specifically faggots.
When I say some gay shit.
No. I never called you a faggot when you said something gay. I just called you gay when you said something gay.
I'll be like, love you, Jared. You'll be like, fag.
No, that's never happened.
I think fag sounds sweeter than faggot. Honestly,
That's never
That-
Yeah.
We've
happened.
actually had this conversation.
Oh, we
already.
did. Okay, yeah.
But
'cause
I
it does.
I've
We'll
never
cut this
called you a
part.
fag.
I'm just.
For
It's
saying
fine
you love
just
me,
for
Jared.
the just for the combo. Yeah, maybe it's something
You
new
know,
will come
this
out of it.
episode's gonna be longer. We can cut it up.
But I have said, I'll be like, man, y'all some faggots. But it has nothing to do with homosexual behavior.
No, we love.
It's like saying, man, y'all some fucking geeks.
We love gay people.
I don't know. I'll take you to task on this, Jarren.
Listen,
Look, I think that it's a word that a lot of, as you know, a lot of people have felt ostracized by, have been murdered to, have all
same
that
with
shit.
nigger.
I agree, trust me. But in the same way that a white dude can't just fling that, can't just be like, oh, I call you nigger not because I think you're
Now
black.
keep in mind, I call just Max a faggot. To be honest with you, I don't go out calling everybody faggots.
I hear you. I think that
It's just you, Max.
I think we need to have
And the rest of the world wouldn't even know this.
What's weird?
You didn't bring it up.
What's weird is that it's a slur that can be used on, like I got called faggot a bunch in my hometown
Sure.
because I like to wear skinny jeans and listen to fucking Fall Out Boy or whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
I think it's really because you look like a cigarette.
yeah, I look like a cigarette. That's why. Oh, you're saying because faggot is a cigarette.
That was pretty funny.
That is pretty good. But they would just yell it outside of their trucks. You know what I mean? I'd be walking to go fishing at the pond, and they'd be like, "Faggot," and they'd throw stuff.
That's
at me.
hilarious. But it's not funny, but it's fucking hilarious.
But
in context, it's kind of funny.
But it's kind of weird that it's just weird that they can.
Well, yeah, no, but
it would
they are
probably
saying
hurt
that
me.
because they don't like gay people, and you're
See,
exhibiting
I
something
think that's where it's
that
mixed
they
up.
think is gay.
And I think that's where that word's fucked up. Like, it's just like nigga. Like, if someone says nigga, like me calling my homie nigga is completely the different nigga than a white person calling me nigger.
Right.
And I think that's, unfortunately, when I think of the word faggot, it can go two ways. You could be saying it in a derogatory way towards homosexual people, or you could be saying it in a fucking just ragging your friends.
But the
and
thing
shit
is
like
that like
I do
as a
understand
black
it's
person,
offensive.
you have kind of the right or whatever you want to
I
call it.
really don't have the right as a black person to call another person a nigga. That's just the justification of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that in general, there's sort of a consensus, among a lot of black folks that like we can take the word back, right, and we can utilize it, okay, whatever, and that it's not cool if white folks do, right? There are differing opinions around that in the community, but I think that we don't really have the right because we have maybe a little bit more claim to it than like a non-gay person having claim to the F word.
Exactly, and I think, and that's probably the same thing. Like a lot of gay people, I think, call themselves that or call each other that. Is like,
I think the
probably
one other
is a-
piece though is that, I mean, and I'm not trying to minimize gay people's struggle because it's real. I think that like there's a lot of well-to-do, like the average homosexual is very well-to-do. Like the gay community, does well like economically. So there's like the whole idea of like if you're a black person, you're not really punching down,
but by saying
as strongly by throwing a little shade at a gay person, right? Or at the gay community, I should say.
See, and that's what keeps this. I'm just gonna eliminate the F word because this what we keep coming to. I can understand having this. I understand having a conversation by the word in general being offensive, but I could even understand it more if I've never called a homosexual person a faggot. Like I've never in my life have been like, man, I hate faggots. So look at that. I've only called my straight friends faggots.
I don't know what that. I mean,
like I don't. When I think of homosexuals, like nothing negative. Like there's no negative connotation.
You're like, hey, Max, you faggot.
but if that's
That's
white
not the
person
energy.
saying, "Hey, I only call my white friends, nigger,"
I get 100% the I understand,
And especially
all
like
the
if they do some shit
negativity with
that's
it.
not only is it what you just said, it's also if you said it to them like after they did some shit that's like stereotypically black.
In the same situation with Max and the dog dicks, Jarren, I don't know if you have a strong
Listen, no,
case in this
I'm not. By any means, I'm not justifying me using the word faggot. I'm just clearing it up that I don't call gay people faggots.
Do you think they're ever going to take the word bitch away from us?
Oh, I hope not. They just took homeless.
Like you never had me.
You can't say
never, hold on,
homeless
let me say
anymore?
this: have you ever had a conversation with me, and have you ever heard me refer to the homosexual community as faggots?
Right before this podcast, you were
Oh,
like, yo, let's not
stupid.
talk
That's
about the...
stupid.
No, you can't.
Wait, time out. Is that true?
I
You
just
can't
think-
say
Wait, have we
homeless,
not talked about this on this
Wait,
I
podcast?
just
you
think
can't-
it needs to be
You can say
retired. but it
affected
is
by
what it is.
houselessness.
but you can't say homeless anymore.
Affected by houselessness. Two reasons. One, how do you define a home? Is it 4 walls? What if my tent is my home? That's just an assumption that they don't have a home. They don't have a house, not a home. They don't have a house.
I still say bums.
Yeah, I say bums.
First of all.
I
Second
say
of all,
bums. I say
affected
homeless.
by, not they are that. It's the worst. I hate it.
I mean, I'll
leaving
say LA specifically makes me
cringe.
hate the homeless people in a lot of ways. More so than
Really? Give me some. Yeah, give me more of that.
they're just like they're too much, you know? They're just a lot. They don't even ask you for money, which kind of annoys me too, you know? Like
You like your homeless people like
With their hands out?
Yeah, annoy me, ask me for money, make me be, I'm just like, if not, I'm just like, what are you doing? Just being a little demon around town in a tent? Like, do you have a job? Like, why do you not need money? And you guys are just like,
There's definitely a brand of homeless in LA that is hard to deal with.
and it's annoying. Dude, there was a guy, I was on my way to work, he was holding a tree. Like, he had a tree, and he was in his underwear. And it was like 7:30 in the morning, and I got to go to, it's
Yeah.
like, put the tree down, and what? You don't even need money. Like, you're just, there's all these rich people.
Now, I would say this is a lifestyle that they chose to live. Like,
yeah.
the earth is everybody's.
I thought, yeah, it's
so if they
theirs.
want to say, you know what, I want to unconventionally live my life like I should. I want to live on the sidewalk. I want to live in the forest or whatever.
And that's fine. There's some people who do that and they put their flip-flops outside of their tent.
Sure.
And that's not, I don't like the people that are butt naked jerking off or, you know what I mean? Or
But,
yelling.
I get.
Oh, see, I ain't
There's
never
the-
seen that shit.
That's LA shit though, for
I
sure.
kind of like
like a
not
real
that I
LA thing.
can't. I'm like impervious from being annoyed by homeless, but I kind of get what Jarren's saying. Like just because like the government has like built a road and streets and sidewalks, and we purchased the land, like it's the earth is for everybody. I thought that was a good way of putting it. Like, no, I don't want to subscribe to that. Like, I like it right here.
Yeah.
I
on
think
the
there's a
sidewalk.
mental
then
health
what's-
issue
yeah,
that's a huge
that's real
component.
for a lot of them. But for those who don't have that mental health issue, I kind of side with Aaron, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't want you out here hugging trees in your underwear,
Yeah. And just
especially
being,
the white ones. I
yeah,
don't know
that's
why.
the thing. The fucking punk kids who are like gutter punks who like listen to fucking shitty banjo punk music, fuck them. I don't give a fuck if it's unconventional. Get off the fucking sidewalk. You pay taxes and shit. It's not just like
Okay,
the
but
earth
well,
is
okay,
for
but-
everyone. Sure, in a fucking beautiful world where there's not cunts, but there's like some of them are just assholes. And they were like nice and like peace loving and like mindful of people. Yeah, sure, the earth's, but it's not, and it's also not. You know what I mean?
but obviously,
It's also not for like.
well, no. I mean, but there is a difference between them being an asshole or them not. Like, you know.
I think
like,
encroaching on the side, and I think there needs to be help for them. Like they need to have like, I think there should be a huge investment in like mental health, like mental hospitals and stuff like that to take care of people. Because there's some people I'm like,
But
I
the
don't even know
fact
how
is
you
there's
eat
gonna
food.
be homeless people. Like, so where should they be if they don't want the help? A lot of people that need help don't want help.
That's a good question.
Where should they be?
I mean,
I don't know.
The people who have mental health issues who don't want help. It's like, I don't want
should
help.
the people should the government or should you or should the taxpayers be able to deter? These people clearly aren't paying taxes. They're not going to follow the rules. They don't want help. Should we, as a society, be allowed to or have the right to decide, okay, where they can be fucking homeless? I don't know the answer. I don't think that's an easy, simple question.
Yeah, I feel
like,
you.
in Skid Row, it's okay because like we've kind of determined that it's okay to do that here. But like here, the people are richer. Like you can't be on the sidewalk here. Like
Yeah,
what makes
that's
it
a good
okay
question.
to do that in like the hood, but not in like
I
the
think it
rich
should
part
be the
of town?
opposite. I think they should be allocated to very rich neighborhoods.
Exactly.
So that people have to see the wealth disparity.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing I hate the most is that it's in certain parts.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, how come when I went to Venice and rode bikes with my family. You literally go on the lot. Welcome to Santa Monica. There's not a single fucking tent. I guess they got like old money laws where they
Sure.
like got that shit on lock real quick, you know? But it's like the same people who they're like, don't get into my community. They'll also clap at 8 p.m. for the essential workers still. You know what I mean? To make them, I just don't like walking through them or feeling like, oh,
no,
what's
but-
this person going to do? And I mean, there's no, I don't know where they can go. If they don't want help, I don't think you should be impeding on. The whole reason they can put up tents is because some fucking law in Idaho where they're like, you can't kick someone off the sidewalk because
where would they go?
Exactly.
Either way, it's still your tax dollars. If they just lock them all up, you're still paying taxes.
No, that's fine. But I want to be able to walk to get a coffee without.
You just don't want them in your way.
No, I don't want to look at them. I don't fucking want them anywhere near me.
So he's okay, a little homeless phobic then.
Should you're homeless phobic.
Wait, would you
Let's talk about your homeless phobic.
Should we kill him?
Back to homophobic. I just want to say this.
But
I'm done after this.
okay.
You are the only person I call a faggot, by the way.
Fine.
None of my other friends I talk to like that. I do it to annoy you.
I know, that's fine.
But I just want to keep. I just want to say that because I really do. I keep stressing it because I
keep stressing it.
I'm honestly I don't want people to think that I have a problem against.
I personally don't think you do.
I don't think you do either. I know you don't.
I just think you're, a little irresponsible with certain pieces of vernacular.
I'll give you that's the best way to put it. I am very irresponsible with certain words.
That's the best way. And I think that doesn't make you not a good person. I think you're good people.
And I will definitely I'll take responsibility for saying that too. I'm definitely irresponsible with
and it hurts.
Words that I use.
It hurts, man.
Does it hurt you, Max?
Should we hug it out? No. So wait. So
but get back to homeless phobia.
Back to your homeless phobia.
I can relate to the homeless phobia.
I understand.
To be honest.
I understand you don't like it, but like, what do you? I mean, do you have any
what's the solution?
Proposal?
I
don't know.
I think if you're mentally unstable, I think the government should be able to maybe force you to get some help because it could be a danger to other people.
Kill them?
Should we all line them up and just blow their brains out?
I don't think we should kill them necessarily, but we could. I don't know. We could do something.
They have a determination. Like, okay, so let's say they grab them, right? And like right now, the rule is that like if they're going to be a danger to themselves or to others, they can lock them up in a mental asylum. But let's say they're mad peaceful. Like it's an individual. They maybe lock them up, check them in the mental health. They're not a danger to themselves or anyone else. They just really like peeing on the sidewalk, picking
and
their
hugging
nose,
trees in their underwear,
in their underwear. But they're not. But like they're literally not like violent in any way, suicidal. Any of this shit. Like, what do you recommend?
But that's not
I'm the
what
mayor
it is, bro. That's just not the reality. Like, okay, if that was the case, then live, fine, do those things. But because of the unpredictable nature, this motherfucker might stab you with like a diseased needle that just came from his penis.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We were saying.
I guess you can't find a fucking band. You can.
There's plenty that will do that, and there's plenty that won't. But okay, but I'm like. Using an example, like what would you do
in that situation? In that specific, but I'm just saying that specific situation is almost like, okay, sure.
Now let's say this.
Fine. But the problem is there's so much of it, right? Sure. That like, and there's a spectrum of like the most peaceful to the most rat shit, like gonna cause problems for sure.
Okay.
And so like there is some systems involved, like where the worst ones probably are locked up because like there's also like guilty or innocent until proven guilty, whatever. So like once someone commits a crime, then he's locked up, so he's off the street. This one hasn't gotten caught yet. So I mean, it's a spectrum and like where everybody's at the situation. But like, whatever with the situation as it is now, like I don't know the solution. Like, what should one do? Like
if I'm mayor of LA and I get to decide,
and right now, you're talking about walking on Franklin. This happened on Franklin.
Yeah,
like an average, like a middle of the road LA neighborhood, I would say.
Yeah.
Right? I think so. Okay, so there's people there. What should be done? They haven't.
I'd round them up, and we're gonna go. Maybe kill them. No, we want to kill them, but I'll take them to a field somewhere. Let them set up their tents. They're gonna have a good time. I'll get Diplo or somebody to play music for them, and I'll give them.
So the reason they're gonna come back to the city is because obviously there's no money, there's no resources out there.
What? Oh no! They'll get their EBT. They'll get their $200, and we'll give them food that they can do if you want to not live in a home, which is fine.
You have a whole. Why don't we just put a fucking a certain part of the state, like just have one designated area?
There's plenty in Arizona, like northern Arizona. They can have it all, and we'll fucking.
Okay, did y'all see the documentary Wild Wild Country?
No.
Yeah,
where
I heard of it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so what they did, first they had a bunch of weird folks just like out in some random place in Oregon, right? And they were like building a whole society and a whole cult that was based on some sort of Buddhist guru guy. But then what they ended up doing was they recruited homeless people. They just would sweep up in buses and like pick up homeless people and have them join their society, right, and try to help heal them. And actually, they claim it was somewhat effective, like that they were actually like feeling like some dignity and like that they were part of. They would help serve food or just like help tend to the land or do whatever. I fuck with some shit like that, like all right, manual labor shit.
Yeah, something.
Pick some fruit.
What about all the ones that have mental health problems?
There was the ones that had mental health problems. You can't really.
I think you got to spike the water.
You gotta do something
with some meds or something.
You gotta give them
I'm
some
trying
meds.
to kill him. Y'all just want to kill him.
No,
kill 'em.
like some Prozac in the water.
Yeah,
give
some
them, hand
lithium.
out some water bottles with some lithium.
Yeah, and just fucking
Get 'em
chill
functional.
them out. That's all I want.
Just so they're not freaking out, humping trees,
Yelling
with,
at
you know,
nobody.
Okay, but listen to this though. This is still a mental issue problem,
Yeah.
but still, most of the crazy acts of violence when people have died have not been from homeless. Like when a nigga go shoot up a school or
Right.
nigga shoot up a movie theater.
That's true. You're right.
No, true. On a mass level, that is true. I'll say on a local level, there's probably a lot more terrorizing that goes on in communities that, and I think it is kind of fucked up that it doesn't affect the rich kids, right?
I agree.
if you are a working person in LA and you're raising a family there,
Yes.
right? You're not in the hills. Your kid has to go through and see some guy jerking off and two bums butt fucking each
Realness.
other. Sure, maybe, sure, but the rich person doesn't have to go through that, and nothing will ever change because they'll just keep them. And
they don't even have to see it. They don't even know it exists or the extent of the problem.
If you
Wait,
live in,
but if
The
you
rich
just
person.
ship them to the
rich communities,
yeah, that'd be cool.
I like
Fuck
that.
with
I think they
Yeah,
should all be
that's
shipped.
good.
There should be. It's like developing communities. We should start to call it that.
Yeah.
There's communities that are developing, and like if there is like crazy tent, homeless, wild shit going on, it's going to impede the development of that community.
Yep.
If you move it to a community that's quote unquote already developed or whatever,
Yeah.
overdeveloped, bring it there. Let them deal with that issue because they have the resources to do so. Let it be in their fucking face.
yeah, that's what I like.
fuck with that shit.
That's what I think should be done. We'll bring them to rich people up in the hills, Beverly Hills.
They can
Guess
feed
what?
them. They have everything.
Guess
Okay,
what?
but realistically,
They should be in their pools. I fuck with it.
I
Heavy.
just wonder.
Yeah,
Like,
swimming.
do you think like from
Floaties.
like a human rights perspective,
Okay.
does society have a right to like govern their movements?
No.
Whether it's ship them here or in
They don't.
like
Then
forget
that's
about
what-
the
that
fact
goes back
forget
to what I
about
was
the
saying.
fact that like the
I don't
rich
know.
people are going to raise hell. Even if you
Okay.
could stick that on them, is it the right of society to like pick them up and move them? Oh no, it's better for everybody if you're over here.
Is it bad? But I mean, that's the.
They already-
we
they
don't
do that. They do
We
that,
don't
though,
live in a.
already.
We don't live in a fucking. Is it? People tell you what to do all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how.
Sort of.
No, they do.
That's kind of how it is right now. If you think about it, there's
Yeah.
homeless people in poorer communities because they've been delegated to those areas
How does
by
that work right
development.
now?
What do you mean?
Like, so if you're homeless in the Santa Monica, do they just like arrest you? Like, what?
Well, like
how
the
do they-
police are
You
going
know
to be
they
more
did
hardcore.
Yeah, they're
to-
gonna be like-
to clear up
They're
certain
going to be like,
areas.
"Hey, get the fuck over here. You're allowed to be over here." That's
Atlanta
where you're-
had a homeless problem. I mean, we still do got a problem with homeless, but when the Olympics came, they put as weird as this mystery. Nobody know what happened to all the homeless people, and it's like some people saying they should put them on a train and gave them a ticket somewhere else.
To
A
LA?
lot of people was probably.
They'll do
they
those-
Crazy
killed them.
amounts here.
They send them the San Francisco people. They give them tickets up to Santa Rosa, and
shit.
and we'll ship them up there and let them fucking.
crazy.
They'll give them tickets to like get the fuck out.
Yeah, but
for a little bit.
they handled
They'll give you
in
$10
Atlanta,
if you
but
go,
when the
but-
Olympics came, they like got
That was
rid of a
96?
lot of. That was 96. They got rid of a lot of the homeless. I mean, we still got homeless people in Atlanta, but it's not like L.A.
They do that in DC too. Whenever there's an inauguration, ship them all out. They
I feel
give
like
you
it'd be
tickets.
so hard to like. I don't know
Yeah.
because LA makes so much that there's so many I mean, because of the weather.
Yeah.
If you're fucking homeless, you want to get out of the rain, out of the cold.
But San Francisco has a problem too. I think it's just California in general is kind of the
Seattle
place.
does, too.
Y'all do
I
got
think
a
cold is a
you know,
big-
Oregon
big
got a
thing.
crazy problem too, man. And I was in Portland. They shit look. The thing with Portland, it was like the shit that's weird is like when you see black homeless people. It's like in Atlanta, it's usually a nigga crackhead or some shit like that, and he trying to. But at least the nigga go hustle. He go do a song in the jig and try to wash your car, or show you where the fuck to park your car to get his money. So at least he's trying. But when I was in fucking Portland, man, it's like niggas only. I think it must have a heroin problem. It's like motherfuckers just look nasty. Like
that's heroin
Like
versus crack.
Jesus.
That's how,
Christ.
that's how it is in San Francisco.
To a
There's
large
people just
degree.
like shooting up on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And it's
No,
like,
it's getting like Oakland, but also they're doing meth, so like they'll like come at you. Like I had a dude I lived in Oakland for a year,
Yeah.
very recently, and there was a dude who just dragged a lead pipe like very menacingly.
Yes.
That
you know,
nigga
up
get
the
shot.
block. I had to
That's
cross
meth
the
or crack,
fucking street.
huh?
I was
Yeah.
not dealing with lead pipe, dude. But like that was the vibe. There was just like that zombie, like you know. What
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
be surprised
come
if,
at
like
you
San
shit.
Francisco is more like heroin, and Oakland even is more.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I
No,
just
well,
feel
San
like
Fran, no. San Fran is no. Like
Yeah,
if
that's
you go
fair.
to like the Castro, bro, or what have you, like the
That's
shit
San
gets gnarly.
yeah, I
bro.
went to, my buddy owns a comedy spot that's like
Or the
right-
Tenderloin. Sorry, the
Yes.
Castro's
Yeah,
the gay.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
Tenderloin.
That's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
my
yeah.
buddy has a comedy spot,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we were waiting outside and we were like walking around. We were like, holy
Yo, the
shit,
Tenderloin
bro.
is
yeah,
Amsterdam from The Wire.
Yeah,
that
like
shit
you're
is crazy.
walking over people when you park. You gotta like walk over somebody.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
And it's like Wild West shit. You
Oh
know
no,
what
I've
I mean?
seen it. I was actually there. No, I remember now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's also different pockets. Like I know in Seattle, like where the crackheads are and where the heroin fiends are, and the energy is different. Like the crack neighborhood is like way more scary.
It does feel like though Atlanta, the homeless people are more like hustling and
Yeah,
like
hustling,
are like
yeah, them
they're
niggas,
like
yeah.
they'll give you like a whole spiel. They'll fuck with you.
Yeah,
They'll
this
joke
big
with
nigga.
you, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
But out here, it's like no one's asked me for $1,
Right.
and they're just like naked, and it's like what is
beyond.
going on? Now
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting angry. Like none of y'all even seem like you're in any worry. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
not
I
in
feel
any
you.
worry of money.
they're not
or
trying to
anything.
come up in any way. They're
No,
just like,
they're
this is
just
how-
like
yeah.
they're just like I'm a fucking nuisance. Who gives a fuck? What are you gonna do? And it's like the fuck. Like they have these.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
they're
man,
whack.
nigga, I remember this nigga named JJ. He used to fucking wash my car. He would come with a bar of Dow soap and a fucking bucket of water
Yeah,
and
man.
wash the car for $10.
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck with that.
That's
I mean,
The nigga
this-
smelled bad. The nigga looked like he just, you know how a cartoon look when you holding a bomb and motherfucker just blow up like Daffy Duck. That's how the nigga looked like. I was like, damn. But I will only let him do the inside of my car because he smelled that bad. Like, I mean, the outside of my car. That nigga smelled like Jesus Christ. But he just had like all this like, you know, just
Crusties?
black dust and shit. And nigga,
Yeah.
like I say, like he held a fucking hand grenade. But that nigga would clean the shit out of it with a bar of Dow soap and had a car looking fire.
Yeah,
New York
see?
was like that. They had the squeegee guy always, you know what I mean? New York, New Jersey as well. And they had guys on the corner always playing like 3-Car Monte. And like a lot of these guys, they didn't
Yeah.
have a place to live, but you know, they made sure that they made
They
their
was
money.
hustling for their money, yeah.
I see. I fuck with that. Or even someone playing guitar. Fuck yeah, do something. Do
Yeah.
an
They're
art.
decent at
Paint
guitar.
something.
If you're decent, if you
Yeah,
suck.
if you suck, yeah. Shut
The
that
worst
shit
is like at the restaurant, like the outdoor restaurant,
Yeah.
and they suck.
yeah, you know. Like,
Like, oh,
That
it's
was
the
when I
worst.
lived in Mexico City.
That
That
was
was the
all the
worst.
time,
All they
yeah.
do is they extort people. They sing really loud. They actually have that shit organized where they have people who don't know how to play instruments. They take up drums, trumpets, and they just bang their shit loud as fuck and pull up on businesses and don't leave until they pay them.
I
So
just
it's
kill
like,
him.
Yo,
Yeah, it's
we don't have too much time left.
oh,
Yeah.
should we do a?
Let's do those
the
questions that
questions?
we got from our things. You'll just
Can I
have to
take
sift
a
through
pee
and-
break?
No, we have 15
Okay, I'll
minutes.
piss myself.
Oh, that's fine. We
Go
have
on.
15 minutes.
Okay, we have. Okay,
Less than that, bro.
really, I think the two most important ones that we should do real quick are the
Let's do one at a time.
this. Okay, I've been dry since COVID started. Teach me how to get pussy again. Frowny face.
This thing called prostitution.
You might
I've-
have to get, start to wet it up with a little prostitution, but dry means I haven't.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dick's been dry. Yeah.
Which I
You
think
look
you
like-
should probably stop saying that. You should probably stop
Yeah.
saying
Stop
I've been
saying you've
dry.
been dry.
that's
step one.
Facts.
For real. Hey,
one.
it's all love, but you should definitely stop saying
Yeah,
dry.
get
Referring
rid
to
of that
yourself as
dry.
dry.
I've been dry.
He has a WAP remix that just came out.
The
This
same guy who's been dry?
Same guy who's been dry.
Okay.
What's his
Um,
name?
His name is YM. He's a rapper from
You should
Australia.
fuck a fat, ugly bitch.
He's from
Listen,
Australia.
Whoa,
isn't
whoa,
it?
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming in hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whoa.
next
Oh,
man.
I was gonna help.
What? That's your
Is that
help?
not nice?
No,
well, you
that
just
was.
came in real hot.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear your let's hear your advice first.
Yeah, let's hear your advice.
He's in
Take some-
Australia.
Some real low hanging fruit. Is that a nice way to say it? Like maybe. Oh no, I don't want to talk. I don't know. Just do something to get your confidence back,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then you can rock.
What do you mean by that?
go
Like
to the
start
batting
running?
cages.
Yeah,
Nigga
start
do
running.
10 push-ups a day.
Nah, I mean, get a girl that might,
Sleep with you easily.
sleep with you easily, and then
Oh, low hanging fruit.
low hanging fruit. What?
No.
And then you'll be like, oh, I can do this.
Is
thing.
he dry because of COVID, or is he dry because of he's just?
You said
Maybe-
teach me
well,
how to get pussy again. So he's
so-
been dry so long during COVID that he forgot how to.
Which can happen. I've
woo
Is
a
that what
woman.
he's saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Or buy a prostitute and get back in the groove of things,
Yeah.
and then you'll just talk to it like, oh yeah, it's not a big
It's
deal. Like,
2020, man.
stick
You
my
can get
dick
some
in it.
pussy, my dog.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
the
something.
internet, bro. I don't. You're in.
Yeah.
He's in Melbourne. Come on, bro.
Oh, it's
You
everywhere.
can get some pussy, my nigga.
yeah,
Get some
Melbourne.
kangaroo pussy, bro.
Oh
Come on,
yeah,
you're in
bro.
Australia.
Just chilling.
Animals.
Some.
You could fuck a kangaroo, Jarren.
Yeah. Let's see you try to fuck a kangaroo. I'm pretty sure your
Jarren,
dick
if
will get snapped off.
fan, if you fuck a kangaroo, send us a video.
No,
that
no,
would be-
just
Jarren
send
wants
it to
to see
Max.
Oh my god.
Listen, man, you can get some pussy, bro. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Give him specific fucking advice. Help the guy.
There's so much advice, bro. You can
telling
go.
him like
Okay, I have
You're
something.
just telling him his question isn't valid.
That's just like someone, you know what it is? Like, we live in this era now to where, and I try to stop myself from doing it. Like, if it's certain shit I find myself asking somebody information, then I click in my head like, oh shit, I got Google. Then I just go on my phone and Google up shit I kind of want to know.
How to get pussy again.
But
pussy
then
during
if
COVID.
you tell them to Google stuff, we're not going to get any fucking interactions. So ask us. We're better than Google.
Go to
there you
to OkCupid and just find a dirty butt, just some nasty girl,
That's
and just
dirty.
and do
just
some
fucking
push-ups.
bang
I think
her
that
out.
you'll have a little bit
And do a
more
couple-
esteem
a
and stop
couple
using
push-
dry.
yeah. Stop
Using dry, a few push-ups, and fuck something.
also
Get
just-
something to fuck you.
Yeah, maybe that.
once.
Just maybe
Even
talk
if you have to pay
maybe
for
just
it.
talk to a girl as like a just talk to them, and you'll probably have sex with one of them, right? If you have some.
If you're doing it
girlfriends.
online with the fucking dating apps,
yeah, you should be able to have
Well, you
sex.
should be.
What's
It's
the next
2020, my dog.
Oh,
You
this
can
is a
get you some
question from
pussy.
Max. It said.
Oh, yeah, good.
It says gorilla hair came out of my pee hole. What do I
Oh
do?
my god,
Gorilla hair?
Is that a thing?
I don't know
Is that
what.
just completely absurd?
Yeah, I think it was just completely absurd.
that's
This
ridiculous.
is literally
Yeah.
for me?
Yeah, no, it wasn't for you, but I just wanted to say it. The other two. Oh, I said topics or questions. Someone said ancient aliens, but I don't think. I know Max doesn't like those conversations.
Well,
so-
ancient aliens? Did they have
Yeah.
any specifics around it? Or
No, they just said they want to talk us. Want us to
ancient
talk about
aliens.
ancient aliens, and I haven't seen
I'm
the
trying to
show.
find
I
these,
hadn't either.
I just
Yeah.
know that Action Bronson does a thing where he like smokes
Yeah, and he-
with alchemists, and then they watch ancient aliens while they're stoned and comment on it,
Which is pretty dope.
which I think is pretty
Yeah,
smart.
yeah, it's pretty tight. And then the other ones is teach me how to pick up chicks, which
Where are
was the
these?
same one.
I think, all right, so it's two different things. If you're looking for pussy, you can go on the internet and get pussy. But if you're trying to figure out how to get women, I think in that aspect, I think you got to get comfortable with yourself, number one.
Mhm.
Once you become comfortable with yourself, interact with these females, but don't interact with I think this is how niggas fuck themselves up. Don't interact with the idea of I'm doing this to get this chick. Just fucking just have a friendly conversation, man, and you know that shit go build your confidence up with just talking to them. So I think it starts with just
I agree.
striking up a friendly conversation and don't be too fucking weird. Pick
I
up
agree.
social cues.
And get out of that mindset of like I got to pick this chick up. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, just fucking.
It's also a numbers game. Try and fuck 30 women. You'll.
I don't even think you have to go about the max way. You can where you want to raw dog
That's if you get
prostitutes if you
pussy.
want to
But
do
he's
that.
talking about actually
Yeah,
meeting
I'm talking
someone.
about meeting
but
women.
that's
Yeah,
not what he
real.
asked. Answer
just
the man's
don't.
question.
Yeah, just go. Just have
He
some
is. He has a
conversation.
good,
Yes,
that's
how
a good
to pick
answer.
up
Have a
chicks.
good.
I was
just
listening,
Get a good
honestly.
connection. Yeah, you weren't. You were looking at the grill out the pee hole question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a house.
He was really actually thinking about
Yeah.
grill out the pee hole while
Well,
we're trying to
you
give
gotta
us
pull it
logical
out.
answers to a question
You
at the
gotta
same
pull
time.
it out. Obviously,
God.
he's probably already done that. Then you should try and pee.
This
Listen,
guy,
if this guy can get pussy,
anybody can.
you can get pussy, bro.
Yeah.
So just look at Max and get inspired.
Okay, ween of the week.
Oh, who's the ween of the week? I don't even know.
I'm gonna give a win of the week. I'm
Oh.
gonna say everybody. This is my new thing, man.
Everybody.
Everybody on the internet with all that fucking. This is my new thing, and I'm gonna start researching shit before I get fucking outraged about shit, man. All these outraged motherfucking people are the weens of the week,
Okay.
and specifically rappers that get pissed off about other rappers and what the fuck they do with their lives and shit like that. Like, I don't know, niggas.
So
That was a
everyone's-
horrible. That was a horrible.
That was a pretty bad take.
I don't have.
That was all over the place.
Yeah,
I've got,
everywhere.
I've got a ween of the week actually.
Okay.
Group of weens over at Spotify. Did y'all hear about them?
No, go.
No, what
Oh,
happened?
with the Joe Rogan shit?
Yeah, they said
Yeah,
they're gonna threaten a walkout if they can't
have
censor
editorial control?
editorial
If they can't-
control over Rogan.
They want to censor
Why
Joe
does-
Rogan.
see,
They're gonna
Okay,
try
yeah,
and do that to
that's-
us next.
Hold up, that's my. All right, let me get. I want to go
Yeah,
off
that's
on this
but
shit.
it's kind of the same.
Yo, I'm starting this anti the fucking cancel shit. Hey, fuck! If you don't like some shit, don't fucking watch it. Like, don't this whole idea of shedding people to fuck up because you disagree with shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I
Fuck
also
y'all,
think-
motherfuckers, man.
Fuck y'all.
I'm
I also
pissed
think
off
it's
about
dangerous.
this shit.
No, I am too, and I think
Yeah, you have a nice butt.
It's
I still love
super
you.
dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that at all, but if they
Yeah.
have a nice butt, I still love them.
yeah. If they
Fuck
don't,
I
y'all,
think it's
man.
really dangerous.
I just
Well, you
wanted
see
to
it too on
balance
like
out
a more
the male
subtle level,
aggression.
where people are like, "And if you don't like this, get off my page or defriend me." So what happened? We've talked about this.
That's
It's
different.
like-
That's
No,
right.
but
If you
it's
don't like
similar.
it. No, it's not. If you don't like what I'm saying, get off of my page. Yes.
Get off my
Not
dick.
saying, hey, I don't like what you're saying. You should be banned from fucking the internet.
Yeah, no one can ever listen to you
It's definitely
ever.
different, but I also think there's a relation where just people just think if someone doesn't agree, they're like just the worst thing in the world. And it's like, no, we need discourse. We need different opinions. And if you fucking wash your shit to just be one way, it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing I think that's getting creepy is it seems like they're making Rogan have to be fact-checked and have to be right 100% of the time. But if these other big things aren't, it's kind of...
If the president isn't fact-checked, like, get off my
Hey, man,
dick.
fuck y'all, man. I don't give a fuck. And this is how I feel. I don't support white supremacists. But I'm not saying here, and I'm not going to sit here and say that, hey, I don't think they should... I want to shut every platform that fucking gives a person this that maybe white supremacy might be too extreme. Maybe that might be too extreme, but I don't give a fuck what you say.
But even then,
if
you're not
speaking
out
to
there.
your people. I don't give a fuck. I'm not tuned into you. If I don't like you or don't fuck with you,
Then you're
I'm
just
not
not
going to tune
fucking-
into you.
I agree. I
Okay,
agree.
there's a
agree with
super Jewish religious neighborhood in Skokie, Illinois. It's like famously extremely Jewish. And the KKK wanted to rally there. I don't remember. Have you heard of this, Jarren? Or Kyle, whatever your name is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look up, do you mind looking up KKK rally in Skokie, Illinois? It was going to be this big fucking deal.
I mean, yeah, knowledge of this, like you were invited personally or some shit.
well, were you
No, it was
there?
like a big fucking deal because like they're allowed to have a rally wherever they want. It's America. You're allowed to have a rally. But it was like specific, like the most Jewish neighborhood in the country.
Why did they want to go there? Because Jewish people?
No, to like be in the Jewish people's face and
I
like
know.
fuck you. It was a really big deal. And
Like in the 1970s type shit? you're talking
yeah.
about?
And they
And
let
like-
him do it?
Like I'm in support of allowing them to do it. Because once you only allow shit that you fuck with, I mean, I think it gets real
Yeah.
dangerous really quick.
It was a big case that the Nazis won, the right to demonstrate in Skokie. It was like a legal case. Actually, what ended up happening is they canceled just days before the proposed demonstration. But the Nazis then waged a swastika war, which is a whole different First Amendment
Or they're
case.
just
And
throwing
so-
swastikas
but
at people?
yeah, I mean, the whole shit, man.
I think people just need to realize, too, they're just not that important. Who gives a fuck if you don't want to work at Spotify? There's probably a
get the
bunch
fuck
of
out
other
of there.
people
Yeah,
who want to
yeah,
work at
yeah.
Spotify who
Get the fuck
don't
out of there.
care,
If you don't want to, if you don't,
Yeah,
if you don't
that's
give a
If
fuck,
you-
if you don't want to work there, get the fuck up and get the fucking
Yeah.
stepping, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, man. I really feel strongly and mad about that type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like
It's
that
creepy.
shit dangerous and it's
Yeah.
creepy as fuck just because you disagree with what somebody say. Oh, let's get him canceled. We refuse. Get the fuck off the goddamn job, bitch.
Yeah.
I
said
agree,
That shit.
I agree.
Fuck y'all niggas.
I agree with that shit, man. And you know, just you see, like, all right, we may have disagreements even amongst us,
Yeah.
but we're not like, yo, fuck you. You're like, I don't fuck with you as a person. We're like, you have a different point of view. I don't fuck with that point of view, but we keep it moving. So I think that's real.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I brought up. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Nazis, but like even that, like I would be in support of not in support of them in any way. Hate them with all my guts, but like you can't not allow them to obviously they can't break law, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
They want
you
to
gotta
say
let
some
'em.
shit.
See, it's different. I can see if you like, hey, I don't want Nazis demonstrating here, but I if they want to demonstrate anywhere else but here, that's what I'm saying. It goes back to this is how I feel about it. Like if I don't like something, I don't have to tune into that.
Yeah, and let people be adults and pick what they want to listen to and trust that like they can make their own decisions.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, if you want
So
to
what's
have
the
a
law?
Klans
I think we
rally,
already have
I
a
don't give a
cancel
fuck. Just don't do it
culture.
around me.
Yeah. But no more weens.
No,
Yeah,
that's
y'all got
already
to cut
been-
that cancel shit out, man. Like, fuck y'all.
That's the
niggas.
ween of the week is everybody.
The law,
everybody-
the law is we're moving all the homeless people
Yeah.
to Beverly Hills.
Yes, to rich areas.
I
To
love
rich
it.
areas.
A certain tax
Malibu?
bracket and above,
Yeah.
they go there.
The
If
home
we're talking
value,
specifically
median
LA,
income. Yeah, median income.
Yes.
Wherever it's the highest.
Like it's
You're getting tents
like
on your
the last-
fucking.
Okay.
And all the homeless people have to go from Venice to Santa Monica tomorrow. If
I love
I'm the
it.
yeah, immediately.
if you're homeless and you're listening to this,
yeah.
Help
I
me
don't
Santa
live
Monica.
here in
Go to
LA, so I
Beverly
don't give a
Hills.
fuck what y'all
Honestly,
do.
Beverly
yeah.
Hills.
Please, if you're homeless,
they got more
look,
shit there.
I'll fuck with you. Like you can torment the fucking rich people who
Thing is, the
All right.
cops protect them, which
I
is
know.
why we need to make this law.
exactly, and we'll change it. So
Jarren,
Just fuck everybody on that cancel shit. I'm serious, man. Like that shit, I'll go to war on some shit like that. Like if there was like a war against killing boys, that's but I'm serious. I hate that shit, dog. I hate that the people are like that, and I'm so sick of that shit. So fuck all y'all.
fuck all y'all.
Fuck 'em.
Shit that I don't rock with, I just don't listen to it. I tune off. I'm not finna fucking. I don't fuck with Klan. You don't see me like
Wait, you don't?
searching the internet for every Klan fucking rally and then saying, no, this shouldn't be allowed. Like, no, just don't. You don't want to fuck with Rogan, don't fuck with Rogan, but get the fuck out of here. Let him do his thing. Let him do what he do on his show.
Free Alex Jones. COVID ain't real. That's it.
Fuck y'all motherfuckers, man.
Wait, do
And
want
if you see me in the
say it
streets,
again?
fight me. And I love
Who don't
gays.
you fuck with?
That's it.